Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Ocoee Riverside Farm, and I'm actually getting ready to feed Flash. Good morning, Flash. So we're going to give him some sweet potato. Flash is a two-toed or a two-fingered sloth, and he comes down right around 10 a.m. whether we're doing an animal encounter or not, and we feed him his breakfast. So whenever we don't have a scheduled guest that's going to be here, we try to make it a live Q&A session. So if you have a question, feel free to ask us. I should be able to read the camera. So yeah, this is Flash. We have 3 sloths here. They're all two-fingered sloths, and we also have Zoe and Dash. Flash is 6 years old. We don't hold Flash, but you can get right here close to him, and you can also pet him. He loves long, slow pets. Sloths have horrible vision. So if you want to have an idea of what sloth's vision looks like, hold your hand up to your eyes like this and make, kind of like a tube. And that's how it looks for sloths. So what I'm feeding him right now is, oh, hey buddy, green beans. Yum. You guys see his claws? Really cool. So whether they're a 3-toed or a 2-toed, they have the same number of digits on their back, which is 3. Another really cool fact about sloths is they have 46 ribs. 2 sets of 23, right? So because of all those ribs and their internal organs actually being attached to those ribs, that's what makes them strong, right? So when they fall out of the tree, they're not going to get hurt. And sloths in the wild fall out of the tree probably once a week. It's pretty crazy. Let's tilt this just a little bit so y'all can see. We are located in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We are open to the public. You just need to make a reservation online. So we have over 125 animals here, and we can bottle feed kangaroos if you guys have ever wanted to do that. And you can ride a camel too. Pretty awesome. And then we have horseback riding, and that's just been opened up to even non-lodging guests. So if you want to come here and come horseback riding, you can do that, and it's really awesome. And we have covered wagons also. So if you want to stay down by the river in a covered wagon, you can do that here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. Right, Flash? So Flash is eating zucchini, squash, green bean, a little bit of cucumber, and some sweet potatoes. The other 2 sloths that we have, Dash and Zoe, you can actually hold and cuddle them. Pretty cool. Right, buddy? I feel like Flash and I have similar hair going on right now. What do you think, Flash? You want another? This is a big one. Let me break it in half. There you go. Some zucchini. Let's see here if we have any good questions. 46 ribs. Yep, that's correct. Did we get that name from Zootopia? No. We named him Flash because he's so fast. You want some more sweet potato, buddy? So when you come do an experience here and you're feeding Flash, try to slow down in your feeding because he's only interested in wanting to hang out when he's being fed. So if you rush through it and you're just shoving the food down his mouth, he's gonna be done and say, peace out. I'm going back up the tree. Let's see if I can tilt this down just a little bit. Hey Flash, I see you over my shoulder, bud. I see you. Tilt this just a little bit. I'm coming back over there, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Look, I got you. I got you, bro. Yum. Look how strong he is, guys. He's just supporting himself, right? So sloths need their environment to be anywhere between 75 to 80 degrees. And they want a humidity of almost 50%. So whenever you hear that question, Should I get a sloth for a pet? The answer is no. Do not get a sloth for a pet. We are a USDA licensed facility with over 125 animals. This is not our kitchen that we're hanging out. It's the kitchen for the animals, right? And we just feed them right here. And then he goes back inside this area, and that's 2 stories. 2 stories. And it goes all the way up to the camel condo. And there's a big glass window up top. And you get to have Flash as your roommate. It's super awesome. You're munching down those green beans, bud. Got some squash in there. So sloths in the wild, they only use the bathroom every 7 to 10 days, if you can believe that. And it's about the same here. So when they come down out of the tree, they come down, once every 1 to 2 weeks, 7 to 10 days, and they come down and they get really low to the ground like this, and then they do like a little potty dance. And when they're doing that potty dance in the wild, the sloth moth is crawling up onto their fur. And then when the sloth is grooming themselves, they get the bacteria from the sloth moth and it goes inside their mouth, and that's what helps them digest their food. So sloths digest their food with a bacterial process versus an enzymatic process. Part of the reason that that's so important for the environment, especially for wild sloths, is if that bacteria died off because the sloth got too hot or too cold, the sloth could die of starvation with a full stomach. Isn't that crazy? So what we do is we consider ourselves poopologists here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. So every time he uses the bathroom, we're monitoring his waste. So if it was too dry, he might need a little bit more fruit, because fruit would have that fructose in it, a sugar, and that would promote that bacterial growth. If for some reason his poop was too runny or really watery, that would mean he had too much bacterial growth. And so we'd kind of want to limit that fructose or the fruit intake to decrease the amount of sugar inside their gut and inside their biome. In the wild, if you were to hold a sloth, which you never should do, you would be holding an animal probably covered in bugs and a bunch of different things. So in the wild, they're going to have over 100 bugs living in their fur, because it's a living ecosystem. They're probably going to have algae and everything else too. So we 100% tell people, don't hold wild sloths. Our sloths are multi-generational raised here in the States. So we do not promote the trade of wild animals or wild caught animals. We want everybody to be educated about sloths with facts, not urban legends. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Flash has got a great appetite this morning, eating some squash. So if you're just tuning in, we're live here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. This is Flash. He's a 2-fingered sloth. You can see at the back of his legs he still has 3 digits, but that's the same whether it's 2-fingered sloth or 3-fingered sloth. We have over 125 animals here, and we have lodging too. The covered wagons are super cool. They're right on the river. Open up that back window and you're staring at zebras and camels and emus. It's super, super cool. And then right out the front is the Ocoee River. So it's just awesome. This doesn't even look real, does it? I bet somebody just glanced through this and they're like, that's not real. It is real. This is Flash, one of our sloths, moving really, really slow, but hanging out. Let's see what kind of questions we have, guys. Let's see. Do they eat carrots? Yes, he'll eat some carrots. And is it good for him to eat upside down like that? Yes, 100%. And we could eat upside down like this too, through a process called peristalsis. It's just the tightening of our throat as it moves it around. But his internal organs are a lot different than ours, aren't they, buddy? You want another one? Don't want the green bean. He's a little picky sometimes, but that's okay. You gotta know what you want. You want a squash? He said nope. Alright. You want a Mac Daddy cucumber? Or zucchini maybe is what this is? No. Try one more green bean. Are you done? Alright, one more sweet potato. You want that? No. But I'm going to move it closer so you guys can see. Oh, he might be done. No, we got flash and dash because it rhymes, and Sloths obviously move so fast that we thought it was kind of ironic. Flash, you look like you're frozen, my man. So we'll get ready to let him inside here in a little bit. Yeah, some facts that we don't really... It is a sloth. See? But he's probably about ready to go inside, so I'm gonna open that door in just a second. But some facts that you don't normally hear. Their metabolism, they can slow it way down. Like around 300 calories or less per day. It's really cool. Their ability to slow their metabolism down is not hibernation, it's not torpor, but it's similar to those, but it is not called that. Alright, so we're getting ready to let Flash back in his area. And I'm going to turn it around because as we go in there, I will try to show you guys what it's like. See if I can flip the camera. Alright, give me just a second to get this lined up. Where's everybody watching from this morning? Are they easy prey? Yes, that is why they are very quiet. And that is why they move so slow. Also, the reason that they're only using that bathroom once a day, so that helps them to survive. New York, Australia, how you doing? Let's see if I can zoom this in. Tellico Plains, Alyssa, you're close. You should come visit. North Carolina, Massachusetts. Awesome, guys. Alright, as soon as I open this, he's usually like, hey, I'm ready for bed. So I'm going to try to make sure that we're ready for Flash. Alright, Flash, give me just a second. I need to tilt this other one up just a tad. New Zealand. Oh, Alyssa, I'm awesome that you found us there. And we'll be putting a lot more educational content on YouTube also. We have some really cool things. What if we gave them coffee? And we were joking about that this morning. Obviously, we're not gonna do it. But we were wondering, you know, if you did have a donut or coffee. So Flash does not like to be handled, but we have two other sloths, Dash and Zoe, and they love to be cuddled. And that's an experience that you can do here. Mr. Sloth's name is Flash. Do they fight us? No, they don't fight us. That would be horrible. All of our animals here are nice and sweet. Oh, you got married at the Ocoee River Barn? That is awesome. That's only like, I don't know, 3 minutes from us. We're right off of Reynolds Bridge Road, so pretty close. Sorry for the moving around, trying to get this tripod set up so when he goes in there. Hey, if you want to come hold one, you can do that here. We have two other sloths that love to be held. And we also just opened up Sloth Keeper for the day. So if you want to hang out with sloths all day long, you can do that here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. We are open to the public. You just need to make your reservation online. Flash, you ready to go back in, bud? You ready to go back in? You ready? Hey, buddy. You want to go back in here? Look how cute he is, guys. He's like, hello, good morning. Where are we located? We are located in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. You can check out our website. The link to that is in our bio. Make your reservation. This is Flash. Look at him. Let's see if I can give him a little treat and get him, he looks tired, yes. Sloths sleep about 15 to 20 hours a day. So, kind of perpetually on the snooze button. Actually, that'd be a funny name for a sloth, snooze button. Phoenix, Arizona, good morning. It's early over there. It's only like, what, 8:30 or something? 7:30? Hey, Flash, you ready to go back in? Can you go back in your room? Hey, bud. Sloths are also really flexible, and because of all their vertebrae, so you can see how much you can turn. There you go, you can have it. There you go. See how he moves his legs? It's pretty awesome. Hello in Georgia. I think he's thinking about it. You thinking about going in, Flash? Let's see if we can set it up in here, and then I'll bring him some more food. So we're stepping into his normal area. This is a 2-story enclosure that goes all the way up, guys. Look how great he just grabs onto stuff. He's amazing. And you can see that window up there. It goes up to the camel condo. And so if you're staying in there, you get to see Flash all the time. He's like, nope, I'm not coming back down. There he goes, going up in his hammock. Pretty cool. Guys, so we're live here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. You can come here and do this and so much more. We have baby kangaroo bottle feeding. We have sloths, we have camels, we have iguanas, sugar gliders. There's just so much to do here, guys. There he goes, he's getting up in his hammock. All right, Flash, good night, buddy. Good night, Flash.